Hello and welcome everyone. In this video I will show you how much money I made in 2018 just driving for Uber. It was a lot of work, but I made pretty good amount of the money. So let's look at it. Whoever received this report, whoever is driving for Uber, will understand this report. It will actually show three different reports, and on the first one right here we have 2018, my name, and Uber Technologies as the issuer of this report. I changed some information right here, my social security number, even if it's only last 4 digits, I change it to something different. So let's look at it. This is money what I made just driving for Uber, and this doesn't include any adjustments and any information or any amount of the money that Uber is actually charging customer, and they will take it out of our earnings. So let's look at this number of payment transactions. Actually, I had 8,914 transactions. So these are all transactions tracked by Uber. Any cancellation by a driver, by customer, or any trip completed is actually tracked right here. So what Uber does, they are not actually paying any income tax, so we will have to make the payment at the end of the year unless there are enough deductions and you don't have to make the payment. So let's go to the numbers. In January, $7,093. Usually January is very slow, and what I found out in January, people are not using Uber much because they are saving money, as they spend a lot of money during the Christmas season and holidays and traveling. But it was good month. $7,000 is pretty good. Then in February was the slowest month for me, $6,832. So it wasn't that big difference between January and February, and February has only 28 days, so that's one of the reasons why the number is a little bit lower than any other month. So then in March I make a little bit more money, almost 8,000, so it was actually $7,963, which was a little better. Usually people are traveling more in March, and they already recovered from Christmas season. Then in April I made $8,767, so it was even better than March, and I was tracking very good. Then in May I made over $10,000, so $10,760. What's usually happening in Washington DC area, just because we have few universities, there are many proms, and many people are coming to the town, and many visitors coming to the museums as well. So that was a very good month for me. Then we are coming to June, $9,005 in June. Schools are usually over, especially at the universities, so it will slow down a little bit. Also, nightlife is a little bit slower, and people are on vacation or starting vacation June, July, August. So July I make another $9,412. August 9,101. So it was pretty good summer season for me. But then in September, $7,764. In September, I was in Florida for a couple days, and that slowed down for me, but still $7,000 is a great amount of money for a month. Then in October, I made the most money for the year, $11,737, and yeah, very good month. And I was able to make another $11,000 in December. So November, $9,728, which is a good amount. Usually every holiday, DC becomes a ghost town because everybody is traveling. So yeah, like Thanksgiving, it's very slow month. So yeah, but still 9,000, it's a great amount. And then in December again $11,000. So I had very good months towards the end of the year. 11,000, 9,000. So it was very good. So the slowest month was February, and it's usually always the same. February has only 28 days, so it's just what it is. So my gross amount came out to $109,350.81. So this is a good amount of the money, but it's not what I actually received. I received a little bit lower amount. So let's go to page number 2, and here Uber is tracking non-employee compensation, $21,919.11. For many people it's really difficult to understand what it is, but basically these are the monies that Uber is taking from customer and charging drivers, and basically this is Uber's income and a little bit more as well. So, and this is the most important information right here, is the tax summary, which will basically show everything, or net numbers. So driving totals, that's how many completed trips I had, 8,914. This is very important information for your taxes. 63,323.45 miles online. That means that Uber was tracking all the miles that we were online. So every time I get to my car, I turn on Uber and I start driving. Even on the trips that I was going to the office or going home at the end of the day, as we are able to pick up or select 2 destinations per day, and Uber will try to match us with the customer. So many times I didn't even want to pick up anyone. I was so tired and just ready to go home, but still it's better to track all the miles and get a deduction at the end of the year. So let's go down here, and here on the report Uber will actually show my net income. So what you saw on the page number 1 and page number 2, you did see these numbers. Gross trip earnings 109,315.81, and also additional earnings 21,919.11. So the total was 131,269.92, but all the expenses, fees, and taxes came to $36,978.82. And if you deduct that, my net income was $94,291.10. So basically, this is the money that actually came to my bank for 2018. So it was a great amount, not 100,000, but very short of that. So only $5,000 or less than $6,000 short. And yeah, that's a great amount of the money. So what other information Uber is showing, basically they will break down some of these charges, what they are charging us, and becomes basically their income is Uber service fee and other adjustments. So it's $17,000 booking fee. That's majority of their money. Basically what they are doing every time they are giving us a ride, that's a booking fee for Uber, and that's their income. The other information what they have, it's a split fare fee. So in case there are a couple customers and they want to split a fare, Uber is actually charging them, I believe it's 75 cents for that. And I believe that's the credit card fees, and everybody has to pay for that, so which is fine. Airport and city fee paid by Uber, so $4,000 or over $4,000, and that's what Uber has to basically pay to airports every time we pick up or drop off someone. And that's not different than any buses or shuttle buses coming to the airports. So the other information, I had just one referral for $100, and that was one of the guy I knew from Florida. He signed up, made a couple trips, 50 trips, and I got $100. So the other thing will be incentives, and that's $21,000, and that's all the promotions that Uber is doing, all the quests and any other promotions what they are doing. 3 consecutive trips completed within a certain time frame, and yeah, every time you do that you will get additional amount of the money. So 21,919.11, which was on the report above as well. So yeah, this is my earnings for 2018. But what other information is very important is this one: 63,000 miles driven in a year, which will be helpful for your tax deductions. And standard tax deduction is basically 54.5 cents per every mile traveling for a business. So every time I drive, I turn on my Uber app, and just because I can deduct all this mileage. So if I will put it to the calculation, basically I drove that many miles, standard deduction rate is this, and my total deduction would be $34,511.28. So from my net income I will be able to deduct that much money, and instead of paying a tax from $94,000, I will be paying tax for about $60,000 or $59,000, unless there are some other deductions which I will have for investment and some other payoffs of the taxes and some other stuff. So I will not pay any tax at the end of the year, and most likely I will receive money from government, despite the fact that I make great amount of the money and this is my supplemental income only, and I have another job, and also I made almost $1,500 with cargo, and also I was driving for Via for a little bit. I do not know how much money I make with Via, probably about $1,000 or maybe even less than that, as I did not drive a lot, but yeah, good amount of the money. So in case that you are interested in driving for Uber, and you can see that you can make a lot of money, I'll be more than happy to help you. I will include my Uber invite link, so if you want to, you can click on that, sign up, and if you make certain number of trips, Uber will pay you extra amount of the money. It depends on the city, depends on the state, so I cannot tell you how much it will be, but in Washington DC area is $375. So this is the end of my report or video for today. I'll be sharing my earnings for week number 6. Today is Thursday, February 7th, and I'm home and I'm sick, so I didn't make much money today, and I'm not even sure if I will be driving tomorrow. So let's see how much money I can make and how close I can get to $100,000 in 2019. So have a good one, and hopefully you will come back soon. Bye bye.